Hello friends. So today our topic's name is what is fear and how to overcome fear, right? So starting with a basic question, what is fear and why do you feel fearful in a situation? So what is fear? What is fear? What are those moments in your life which causes fear? Okay? So I must be sure that all of you in some time or the other in life, you have had a fearful situation where you have had anxiety, you have had worries. Maybe some of you would have gone in depression, right? So the root cause of that, all of those emotions was fear, right? So what is fear? So let's do a simple activity, okay? Just take a deep breath, just close your eyes, and remember only one situation in which you were be feeling fearful, in which you were very, very fearful and you were in anxiety. Just take a deep breath. Remember that one moment where you were feeling fearful. Yeah, you could be able to recollect one such incident. Yes. So, for an example, let's take one situation. Okay, there is one there is one person. He's a student. Okay, and when he's writing his exam, he's having a fear. Okay, most of us have had such an experience in life that we have all given exams in our college, in our childhood, and while after being grown up also uh, we have given exams in our degree colleges as well. So in that fearful atmosphere, okay, when you will be writing that paper, why is it that you feel fearful? Because we are all having fear in our mind. Whenever the results come out, we are having fear, and before the results, when we are giving our exams, we are having fear, right? So why is it that we feel fearful? Why is it? Ask this question to yourself and go to the root of that. We'll go to the root of that. Why is it that we feel fearful about that? So the first question you might answer is, I feel fearful because I'll get less marks. Okay, I can get less marks, or after the result, if your marks are low, you feel that fear that, oh, I have got less marks. Okay, what is again the root cause of that? Ask why in that question itself. So ask why again. Why is it that I feel fearful when I have got less marks? Okay, what could go wrong if I've got less marks? Ask that why. So the answer comes that my mother, my family, my relatives will will feel bad about me, right? They will judge me, and that is the cause because of which I am feeling fearful. Okay, again ask why. Why is it that after that judgment you will be feeling fearful? Why is it? So the answer is, they will hurt your image. The positive image that you had in front of them will get disturbed because of your result, because of your outcome that you had, and which is causing a fear within you, right? So you are having that fear because they will be judging you, they will be judging your image that you had in front of them as a smart kid, or you are having that kind of fear that what would the world think about you, and which is causing a fear within yourself, right? Now ask a simple question to yourself. Is the world ending with this situation? Is the world getting devastated when you have got less marks? Or is it a time to improve yourself? Is it a time to improve yourself? Is it a time to improve your perspective towards fear? What is it? And where are you in this situation? You are thinking about what the world will think about you, what the world will, project upon you. Where are you in that situation? What are you thinking about yourself? So the answer is nothing. Nothing, right? So release that. Release that. What people will think about you. Most of us are having this fear in each and every situation. We are having this fear of what the people will think about us. And this is the conditioning that we have within our mind. That what the world will think about you, what the world will say about you. When I'll do this activity, what the world will say about me. Why? Why you have to do this? Instead, you could love yourself and you could do whatever you want. And release all that fear which is there. When you go to the root cause of fear by asking why continuously, this why acts as a very important role in your life. Why you are doing this? Let me give you one more example. When Arjuna was on the battlefield, he was being fearful. That one Yodha was that one warrior who was always fearless, was very, very fearful in that battlefield on that moment. So, Krishna solved his why. Why you are being fearful? Why is it that you have to be on this battlefield? Why you have to fight? Why you are fighting? When Krishna answered his why, then Arjuna got a purpose in life. That okay, why I am doing this. So this why plays a very, very prominent role in our life. By asking why, you could get to the root cause of your situation, of your emotion, and you could release that. When you could release that, you will be feeling peaceful. Peaceful for yourself and love for yourself. Right? So, you should be doing this activity of going within yourself, seeing one situation in which you were very, very fearful about that situation, and go to the root cause of that by asking why continuously, and ultimately releasing that root cause itself. Right? Yes. So, why do we have fear in life? Is fear normal, first of all? So the answer is yes. Fear is very, very normal, right? But majority of the times, or I'll say 99% of the times, fear comes from a primary object, which is called as attachment. Attachment is the root cause of all fear, all the fears that we have in our life. Let me give you an example. Like Bua Gandhari was always fearful. Bua Gandhari and Dhritarashtra were always fearful about their sons. That what could possibly go wrong. Pandavas are so strong. Because they knew always. People always have said good things about Pandavas. Pandavas were very, very prominent. Whether it is in their qualities, whether in their behavior, they were always the best. And this best qualities that they had from Bua Kunti. So their mother always gave them the good qualities, the good shiksha that a son could prominently get, right? But on the other hand, Bua Gandhari was always in fear that what could Pandavas take over the kingdom of the Kuru kingdom, and then what my sons would get. These kind of fears were always there in the minds of Dhritarashtra and Gandhari, which led to a devastating war of Mahabharata, right? So Bua Gandhari represents that attachment that she had for all the all the Kauravas, including Duryodhan. In that attachment, she gave a shrap to Krishna. She gave a shrap to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. She made this huge mistake of giving shrap to Krishna, of projecting her anger on Krishna. On the other hand, she could never see that all this is happening is because of her sons itself. Her sons were always engaged in jealousy, in enviousness, in saying bad things about Pandavas, in always judging them. That was the root cause she could never see. Why? Because of attachment that she had towards their sons. So we should be releasing this attachment. Whatever work we do in our life, whether it is doing our job, whether it is studying something, whether it is managing our family affairs, we should never be attached to anything. We should be always detached. Always. By being detached, you could surpass this fearful atmosphere. Ultimately, the whole root of fear is attachment. I have attachment towards my sons. I have attachment towards my wife. I have attachment towards my studies. I have attachment towards my property, towards my assets. But tell me one thing. Everything in your life, is it permanent? Whether it is your wife, whether it is your children, whether it is your family members, whether it is your property, assets, car, money, whether it is all permanent? The answer is no. No. Right? It is not permanent. Everything from your life is going to be snatched away on that one day of your death. Am I right? Everything in your life is going to be snatched away from you. Whatever you had, whether it is property, assets, liabilities, everything. So why you should be feeling fearful of something which is not permanent, which is temporary, not focusing on the higher goal of spiritual upliftment, and instead going for all the other things and being attached to them. That is the root cause of fear. That being attached to things, situations, people is the root cause of fear, my friends. And to get out of that fear, what is the solution? Being detached. Doing everything by being detached to situations, people, your ongoing job, your family members. Don't be attached to anyone. Instead, do your things just to do it. Do your things with love. Do your things by keeping Krishna in each and every aspect of your life. Whether it is doing job, keep Krishna over there and do that job. By doing this, you are coming out of that loop of karma and you are practicing akarma. That is detachment. Don't get attached to the results that you will have after performing a certain activity. Instead, be detached. Surrender to the Supreme Personality of Godhead and instead do your activities. And how this consciousness will come within you? By chanting. So, by chanting your rounds correctly, by saying Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, you could come out of that loop of attachment and you can practice detachment. Right? So, you should be always chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and by doing so, you could overcome fear. You could not only overcome fear, you could overcome attachment that you had for certain things in life. And Krishna helps you. When you take one step towards yourself, Krishna takes 10 steps towards you for helping you. Ultimately, we know that this entire materialistic world is dukkhalayam, right? Nobody can be happy here. So instead, you should be only chanting your name, your Krishna's name, and by doing your chanting, you can be happy in life, right? So chant Hare Krishna and be happy. For personal consultations, you can contact me. I have given my contact details in the description box below. So you can contact me for having personal consultations. I can consult you on spirituality, on topics of spirituality, on the topics of love, if you want. And then ultimately, the main goal is to uplift your energies, is to improve yourself, and is to increase your level, right? So do subscribe my channel, do give a like. If you like the video, do give a like, do subscribe, and do comment that whatever next videos you want, you could comment that. And do comment that if you like the video, you could comment your views as well, right? Hare Krishna.